I'm coming in for check day 4 in this small creek. I had no catches yesterday, but put in some promising sets. Had a clean, clear night. Not a lot of wind, but the winds got up today. I think they're expecting gusts 25 to 40 miles an hour. I'm gonna get over into the creek and see if we've made any catches. I'm hoping for a mink or an otter. But just branching out, doing something different than normal. Just beaver. So I'm trying this. Just mix things up a little bit. So whether I get one or not, I'm having fun. So thanks to all that follow along, and we'll see you over at the creek as I start checking sets. I'm getting in on my first 2 sets this morning. I'm not skunked. I got a really big nutria right there on a beaver set. Oh, get a better look at him when I get him pulled in. And I had a castor mound set right up there where all the beaver were coming and going, and caught the nutria. So hey, fur's a fur. Catch is a catch. Better than yesterday. At least I'm not skunked so far. This is trap number 2 I'm checking. This is just the first 2 at the mouth of the creek. We'll get him pulled in and take a look at him. That's a big old boy right there now. On the board, he'll pull out to be a 30-incher, 29 to 30. I've caught bigger, but he's in good shape. Big, long tail. I say it's kind of like a muskrat, but if a muskrat got the size of an otter, that's a nutria. So I'm gonna get this set remade, recastered, and hopefully catch a beaver or otter here. I've just dished out a spot right here. Built me a little mound, just putting a little castor lure on it, so everything coming through here is going to have to come check it out. But that's the result. Catch number 1. Not skunked today. I'll get them stored behind me and get the set remade. Well, the last couple sets down this sandbar for the ones I had for beaver over here. No takers. It's fixed to get interesting. This is where all the sets are, where I've got the otter slides, the muskrat, the mink sets. Fingers crossed I got something up here. But I've already jumped a few deer. It was cool to see. Little old fawn deer bedded at the side of the creek. But I'll get down through here and keep checking. Well, nothing on the beaver set, but I did manage to catch a raccoon up here where I set for the muskrats. Yeah, he clawed it up pretty good, but let's see. Just a little old coon. Not very big. One toe caught. But hey, I do have a market for the raccoons, even the small ones, so I'm gonna put them all up as a bycatch, but one toe catch in the little Chinese trap, and I'll get the set remade and keep them moving. That's 2 catches so far this month. Well, poo. This is a tube trap I had confidence in I was going to make a catch last night, but there's no fresh mink tracks on the around it. But I am going to run up here and see if it's still got the bait, because some of these field rats and mice may have pilfered it. But I did have some deer come out and check it out. Got pretty good sized deer tracks here and here. I had deer up on the sandbar. We'll go over here and look, see. Well, I see why they did that now. There's a deer trail crossing right there. But I'm gonna get out here and check my bait. Well, no, I don't even have to check it, maybe. I'll get out and see if there's any bait in it. Well, the trap did not get messed with. No refusals. None of that. But the deer is wearing out the sandbar. Oh, seldom fails that he wanted to see the end of this root ball right here where everything has to come, and I think it may be worthy of a set. Caved me out the bank right here, put in a set, but what he wanted to see is the root ball. I think right in here makes a great little blind set. Cave in some of the bank, give him a trail right there. I'm going to do that. Put me in the trap right there. Anything coming up through here mink wise, even if they don't hit that tube trap, we'll have to come right through here. We'll take a look at that in a minute. I do have that tube trap right there, still got the bait in it. And I've taken 1.5 and shaved off that bank and run me a cable out here to a metal pole. Let's see if we go. See if I can't get a better look at what I've done here. I shaved off this bank, put a stick for guiding, and right in here, maybe the water will clear up here in a minute, I have a 1.5 bedded right here somewhere. I'll pull that up, make sure it's bedded in the right spot, but that's a narrow spot for this mink. If they come back through, it should hit that. This is what I got. I got the projection stick, the shaved off bank, the big root ball, and I'm bedding the trap right there. Is that mink that keeps coming up between this log and the root ball down here. Hopefully that'll work. That's a blind 1.5 trail set. Because this is the first morning I've come through here that I didn't see any mink tracks. But the deer were everywhere. And the 1.5's not going to hold a deer. They're going to pull out of it. So I went with that. But right there is a big 1.5 bedded. Hopefully that stick will guide them right here and right off into the water and bang. Gonna keep moving. Well, I seen I had a catch from a distance, and I said, "Ooh, it's the right size for mink." But no. What I have is a terrapin turtle in a blind trail set I had set for mink. Get up here. Yeah, he's still alive. I can turn him loose. But right there, I had a trail set for mink, and I don't know how I got him yet, but we'll find out in a minute. I'm going to pull the stake up, but he's still alive, so let's see our guest. Well, the only thing I've got him by is the shell. Right here on the front of his shell. Not much holding him. That's it. Nice. Unexpected catch. Released unharmed. Go on his way. But I'll get the set remade. I guess I can count that as a catch. That's one raccoon, one nutria, and one turtle. Like one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. I'll get it reset and keep moving. Just having fun. Getting to that crossover that had the last beaver catch that got tangled up out here. The crossover going over into that culvert It goes to the drainage pond for the sawmill. The trap's missing. I'm going to have to hook to the cable and see if we've held on to it. But it's the crossover where I slicked it up with the bolt pedals all scratched up. So kind of looks like it might be beaver sign, but we'll see in a minute if I can hook to the cable and we'll find it. Should be out here in deep water somewhere. There's catch number 3 of the morning. Just a good, just a good beaver. Not huge, in the 30-something pound range, probably a big 2-year-old. I'll get the trap off of him and get him stored with this raccoon, nutria, and beaver so far. And still got a few sets to check, a few more to get put in, and I'm just glad to see stuff moved last night. That makes me feel a whole lot better about being in this little creek right now. So I'm still wanting an otter or a mink, and I still have a few sets to check. This is all I'm doing. I mean, there's the No BS Beaver Extreme bedded in the water deep. Hopefully you can see it on the bottom there. I can. I've cleaned up the slide, got rid of the sign that was here and all the scratch marks in the slide. Took some more of my Alpha Delta caster lure and put it up here on the slide. When they come up in here to breast to come up and check everything out, they hit that breast here, them back feet are going to drop here to get some traction to come on out and check everything out. And right there is the No BS Beaver Extreme bedded on the bottom deep. So that'll be a back foot catch just like this one was. I'll run the anchor back out and keep it going. Well, that pocket set did get hit and the bait's gone. But the trap's just sitting here on the bottom, fired, pulled out. Well, what is that? Silver gray hair, probably a raccoon pull out. But I will get it reset, and we'll take a look at it in a minute. Got some more shrimp put back in the hole. Got the trap baited back where it was. I've lost some of my fencing, but the pan of the trap's right here. Pretty good sized claw marks, so I don't think it, right there, if I can get the sun to quit, you can see the white shrimp back in the hole. And I'll keep moving down. I got 3 or 4 more I'm going to put out. But hopefully all is well, and we do have a fisherman approaching, so I have to tell him what's going on, and he'll leave it alone. I'm putting in a few more pocket sets. Made them really, really narrow. No way to get past that trap. No way to get past that trap without going right over it. I've got 2 of them stinky shrimp back in the hole, and I've sprayed some of the crawdad oil around in the sand. But I can already see the scratch marks from which led me to put the pocket set here. I've already got animals using it pretty good right here. So run my cable out in deep water, anchored off. But I know every time I've ever made these pocket sets on these sandy banks, you come back if you made a catch, there ain't no pocket no more. So I'll get it finished and keep moving. I did find a little slough right off the main creek, and I got out looking for crossovers. But I did find the otter toilet. I mean, it's fresh. Scales, 2. I might have to do something right there. Put in a blind trail set. I mean, I can see the trail running right through there, but I'm not finding really good sign where they're coming and going out of the creek. But I'm gonna do something. I just don't know what yet. GoPro's giving me all kind of fits. One battery died, and this one don't want to play right. But I may put in a blind set right here. We'll find out in a minute. See, I hope you can hear for the wind. I do have an otter toilet right here. Got another slough right over there. I went over there, could not find the crossovers coming in and out of that slough. There is a trail right there. Oh, the idiot, but I didn't set it. So I may wind up dry land staking a trail set just to see what happens. We'll take a look in a minute. Right there, I've got that trail coming out of that slough. Anyway, do 1.5 bedded right in here. Just kind of loosely put some vegetation over it. Got a trail coming in here. And one right there at the fork. Coming out into here with an otter toilet. Right there. So I'm just going to leave that one alone. I've got it on a metal pole, beat down in there on about a 8-9 foot cable. I'm hoping if I catch something, he'll be all twisted up in these little trees, and he'll be there. But hopefully we'll catch him. We'll find out next day or two. Well, I have turned, since I found that otter toilet just about 20 yards below me, I have turned this, what I had is a castor mound, kind of Frankenstein set. I buried shrimp down in this pile. Put goose feathers all over it. And right here, I have the Hammer Trapline Products Modified number 3 set on a drowning rig. Just curious. Right there is the number 3 beaded on the bottom. Right there, there's the shrimp in the castor mound, and there's the feathers I put all over the fried peel. And sprayed the area with crawfish oil. So, just trying something different. Let's see. Just the catch of the day on this bad windy day. Got a raccoon, decent 2-year-old beaver. Hopefully you can tell by the color he's just another big red beaver. And a nutria rat, and he's bigger than normal too. Big nutria, but just a 2-year-old beaver and a small medium coon. Hopefully we'll have something better tomorrow. Hopefully an otter or mink. But it's better than a blank, so thanks for following along.